Recently, Hailey Bieber revealed that she had to undergo a heart procedure after having a scary stroke. She then opened up about what was the most horrific moment in her life. Did Hailey Bieber suffer a stroke recently? How did Justin Bieber react to this? Why did she go for surgery? Stick around till the end and we'll give you the details of what happened and how she's feeling now. Let's first talk about what happened to Hailey Bieber. So in March 2022, she experienced stroke-like symptoms while having breakfast with her husband, Justin Bieber. She then had to be taken to the hospital since she had a very small blood clot in her brain. In an Instagram story, Hailey Bieber explained, "On Thursday morning, I was sitting at breakfast with my husband when I started having stroke-like symptoms and was taken to the hospital. They found I had suffered a very small blood clot to my brain, which caused a small lack of oxygen, but my body had passed it on its own and I recovered completely within a few hours." The post continued, "Although this was definitely one of the scariest moments I've ever been through, I'm home now and doing well. And I'm so grateful and thankful to all the amazing doctors and nurses who took care of me. Thank you to everyone who has reached out with well wishes and concern, and for all the support and love. Hailey." Next, let's look at Justin Bieber's reaction to this. So Justin Bieber was also at the table. He asked her if she was all right, but she could not respond. Hailey was also not sure of what to say. Then Justin Bieber asked her again, and Hailey tried to answer, but she discovered that she couldn't speak. Then the right side of her face started to droop, and words were not coming out of her mouth. In a recent video, Hailey Bieber revealed, "I had so many things running through my head. The number one thing being, I'm having a stroke. I'm really scared. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this is happening. Am I going to have permanent issues with this?" But then she was able to walk, and while waiting for the ambulance, her ability to speak started to return. She was taken to Eisenhower Medical Center in Rancho Mirage, California. After scans were performed, the doctors informed her that she suffered a small blood clot in her brain. Next, let's look at what led to Hailey Bieber's stroke. So Hailey stated in a YouTube video she had recently started birth control pills, but she shouldn't have done it since she suffers from migraines. Also, she had recently flown to and from Paris without moving much or wearing compression socks. In addition, she had recently had COVID. Medical experts say that COVID was a contributing factor. Even Justin Bieber recently contracted COVID-19. Let's now look at why Hailey Bieber had to go for surgery. So after tests were conducted, it was discovered that she had a grade 5 PFO or patent foramen ovale. It is basically a stroke in her heart. So this condition increased the risk of her getting heart issues like strokes. Hailey stated in her YouTube video, "The conclusion was that I had a blood clot that traveled into my heart. My blood clot actually escaped through the flap or the hole in my heart, and it traveled to my brain, and that is why I suffered a TIA." So then, she had to undergo surgery. Hailey said her doctors closed the hole in her heart with a procedure involving a catheter inserted through the femoral artery near her groin. In her YouTube video, she revealed, "It went very smoothly. I'm recovering really well, really fast. I feel great. The biggest thing I feel, honestly, is I just feel really relieved that we were able to figure everything out, that we were able to get it closed, that I will be able to just move on from this really scary situation and just live my life." Now, Justin Bieber canceled 4 concerts on his current Justice World Tour due to this. But in the midst of all this trouble, Hailey Bieber also saw the lighter side to things. She said that emergency workers overestimated her age while she was in the ambulance. She explained, "It was actually a funny moment where they were calling into the hospital to explain what they were bringing in, and they were like, 'I have a 30-year-old female,' and I was like, 'I'm 25. I had to make sure they weren't going to age me 5 years for no reason, you know? But now, things are back to normal." A few days back, she was spotted sharing drinks with BFF Kendall Jenner. It seems like she enjoyed Kendall's tequila brand called 818. Elaborating about Kendall Jenner's tequila brand, Hailey Bieber said, "It's giving on my ass by the end of this glass," after taking a sip of the mystery concoction on her Instagram story, which she captioned, "Testing some very delicious at Drink 818 cocktails for a very special occasion at Kendall Jenner." And that's a wrap. We're glad Hailey Bieber is doing well after her scare, and we hope she takes some time to recover. What do you think about the incident? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.